What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make another video on the 4Runner. Slowly buying mods for it, but one thing I've noticed about when I bought the car, it had some LED lights on it, but it wasn't correct, it wasn't right. It kept flickering and I'm like, you know what? Mine's an 18 limited 4Runner, 5th gen, doesn't have OEM LEDs. I know maybe the newer ones might have them, mine's didn't. So when I took it apart, I found that there was aftermarket bulbs in there and they're falling apart. They're old. Could have been a couple years old. I was contacted by Bosla LEDs or lighting. They told me to do a review on some of their products. They actually sent me the high beam bulbs to look at, and I'm glad I got them because they're actually really nice. I put them in a car just because it was easy to reach and replace, and it made a big difference. Like I've never seen lights so bright. I ended up liking them and I ended up ordering myself the low beam and the fog lights. I might not do the fog lights today, and if I do, it might take some time to put in, but here they are, the Bosla. The boxes are really nice. If those of you guys are wondering, the fog light and the low beams are actually H11s, and the high beams, which are part of the daytime running lights, are actually 9005 right there, 9005. And this is the low beam, and actually yeah, this is the low beam and the fog light, which is H11. So I'm very excited to put these on because I'm having trouble seeing at night when I drive. I've been playing with the headlights and trying to adjust them, and it just wasn't working. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on today, and hopefully it's an easy process, which I think it is. Also, I'll show you the build quality. It's really nice. Here we go. Open up the package. Got some cool stickers. I also like collecting stickers. Owner's manual, and here are the bulbs. One thing I noticed about these are really cool. They're built very well. It's all aluminum, crafted. You can see there, got 2 LEDs on both sides. I also like that in the back here, even though it might look like a big whatever unit, there's little things like a fan. It's hard to explain it, but I installed the other high beams, and these they spin after a while to cool it down. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature on these LED bulbs. Alright. It's actually kind of loud out because the guy's cutting grass, so we'll come back after he's gone. Sorry for the messy garage, but this is all I have to show you the difference. This is the bulbs I got in there now. Some type of aftermarket bulb. As you can see, they're okay. They're not bad, but at nighttime I can't really see the road that well. So we're gonna go ahead and replace these with the Bosla ones. And it's pretty straightforward for the most part, so I'll show you guys what you have to remove and what you have to replace. It's really easy. Alright, so here we are. Kind of hard to see. As you can see where that red piece is, that's the high beam that was sent to me. Very straightforward. You just twist it off, put it in the new one, tighten it back up. For the actual low beam, you gotta take that cover off. So just easily just twist it off, and we'll just swap it out real quick. Counterclockwise, and you could just pull on this tab on the bottom to lift it off. As you can see, this is the aftermarket bulb that's in there. Let's see if I can disconnect it. Alright, so here's the old bulb. Here are the Bosla ones. Really nice, really well built. Got a nice thick rubber seal here to prevent water getting in, on top of the OEM Toyota ones. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in. Should go in one way. As you can see, this is H11. So right now we gotta plug the connector in and tuck it away inside the housing. But before we do that, we want to test to make sure they're in the right polarity, because there's a negative and a positive side. This bulb doesn't really specify. So let's go and turn the headlight on real quick to double check. Okay, so mine didn't turn on, so I'm gonna flip it 180. As you can see right over there, that is not bright at all. It's actually very dim. This is super bright. Look at that. That looks really good, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Here's a quick look. You got the low beam on the left and the high beam on the right. So let's go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like with the high beam on and the low beam on. As you guys can see, that cutoff line, it's so crisp. Before, my LED lights, or the aftermarket ones that I had, were not good. They were weak. These are so damn bright. The cutoff line is so crisp. That's what I was looking for when I first were trying to diagnose why the hell my lights are so like really bad. Sorry for my slurred language, I'm just so excited. So these Balsa lights really are worth the money. I didn't really pay much. Like I said, the high beam I did get sponsored and got sent to me, and I liked it so much that I actually went and bought the low beams. When I get the garage open, I'll actually start the car so you can see the DRLs. The high beam bulbs are actually the DRLs, and they work together to make a really clean look. So we know the OEM factory DRLs are like this, you know, I would call it like a little yellowy color, same color as the fog lights, so which we're gonna try to replace today. But putting the new bulbs in for the high beams, they're like actually like a really nice cool white. I think this 6500K is the temperature for both of these. So let's go ahead and do the fog lights, and I'll show you guys how they all look afterwards. Alright, so it doesn't look pretty. It's actually kind of scary to look at, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the light in there so you can see this metal support beam right here. Underneath that is the fog light. Just gonna have to reach under there. See that cord? You gotta reach under there and just try to undo it. Pretty sure you're just gonna twist it counterclockwise or clockwise and it'll come right out. So let's go ahead and do that right quick. So here's the bulb. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in the Balsa packaging to protect it in case I need it. And let's go ahead and get the new one. So this is the old package. Ah, more stickers. Here are the new ones. Like I said, quality is so damn nice, guys. Let's go ahead and put this in and let's test it out. A lot of lights going on here, but here's the fog lights, looking really nice and blue. Very bright. Here are the halogens, very soft. I just don't like, I knew I was gonna replace this. I just don't like the different colors. It just kind of looks weird, you know, but now they're both matching, so it wasn't that bad to put in. Gotta fiddle with it a little bit, but let's go ahead and do this side after and see how it looks like. Alright guys, so here's how they look like, the DRLs. It's gonna look funny on the camera because the frames per second, but trust me, they're on. So they look pretty cool. Let's go turn on all the lights. Very bright, guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys really want to try these headlights out or these bulbs out, I'm gonna leave the link below for the Amazon product to buy it. Pretty quick shipping, and it's definitely worth the money. It's a lot cheaper than I expected to spend. It actually looks very great. We're gonna go and touch base on this video later. With the cutoff line, I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle of the night and actually try to make sure they're straight. But thanks for watching. I really thought this was a really easy and pretty much a really nice aesthetic changing mod. So hopefully at nighttime I can see a lot more when I'm driving in the dark areas of my neighborhood. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. Thanks for watching.